Look at the little goldfish. Look at the little goldfish. It's brilliant. Praetor, tomorrow is the elimination battle. Though our preparations are limited, let us approach the Colosseum with our heads held high. Even if you were not friends before, she is your friend now. You should resolve to give it your all. There we go. Lu Bu Feng Shuan. Or Shui Jian? Is that Xian? Xian? I don't know. God Force. 5 warriors of Gan Yu. We're gonna read all that shit after he's been beaten. Once his thing is fully filled out, we're gonna read that shit. As we do with everyone. As is tradition. I'm also gonna see if I can see his noble phantasm without getting killed. Be prepared for this elimination battle, because I'm looking forward to your fight. A fight between friends is a rare bird here. Not often do combatants understand one another so well. I plan to watch your fight with great relish. Now I'll be waiting on the first floor. The priest leaves the room after uttering those macabre words. It goes without saying that I'll be guarding my life against someone who has guided and helped someone clueless like me. Okay, final preparation time. I'll go to the commissary first, and then sort through the information in my room. And by that you mean only go to your room. Uh-huh. Saber plays with the hem of her red dress as she speaks. What could she want to set straight? I don't know Saber perfectly, but I'm no ignoramus. It's funny because it's the blue version of you who you look exactly the same as, and as the mascot of this entire franchise. Understandable. Now I'm seeing her flamboyant side. Why did Saber bring this up? Is it important to know about her cross-dressing, or rather about her dressing habits? She's implying that I guess this is like, if I picked the female character, it'd be like, you know what, it's cool. Even if you're a woman, it's cool. I'ma hit that. Good to know. Saber puffs out her chest proudly, apparently immune to any pricks of conscience on the matter. Oh man, should I consider her remarkably humanitarian or or polymorphously perverse? Just when I think I've gotten to know her, she pushes aside the curtain to reveal more mysteries. Ah, yeah. So if I was male or female, she'd be like, listen, I'ma hit that. This round, the bulletin board was tampered with to show my name, but not my opponent's. After the escape from the unknown master, I found residue of their magic in the mark on of their attack left in the school building. Right, the source of that magic was blind rage. Right, upon investigating the damage onto the walls the next day, Rin guessed the servant had unleashed its blind rage. After that, I finally encountered my opponent on the second floor. They wore the guise of an effigy, but inside was a strong warrior. The enemy 7th class was... I thought it was a berserker. Right, the 7th attack pattern screamed berserker. Additionally, from the power of the servant's attacks, I thought they had be a famous legendary soul. In order to repel the effigy, Rin used a uniquely calibrated firewall bypass she had prepared earlier. From its effects, it seemed Rin knew the true name of the servant, the identity of the master. She called the noble phantasm. She didn't call it that, I don't believe, but yeah. Right, the noble phantasm I'll be facing is called God Force, the 5 warriors of Guan Yu. It is guided by the halberd named Sky Piercer that can decapitate, pierce, strike, wallop and sweep. Said blaze comes from the romance of the 3 kingdoms and belonged to Lu Bu Feng Xuan. I had actually seen him once before, fighting as a servant in battle between 2 of my friends. His master was Rani 8. That girl who saved me from danger time and time again. Well, only like twice. But I will fight fiercely. The Colosseum doors beckon now. And I feel like if I picked to save Rani, I'd be fighting Rin at this time. That's what I feel. That's what I feel at least. Alright, let's get her done. Yep. Yep. Good day. I wish you the best of luck today. Did we talk about something before we reach the bottom? I have no questions of my own, but do you have any for me? This feels mad rude. This feels mad rude though. But at the same time, I kind of wanna, but... yeah, I sod it. Me? I am Rani 8, but you already possess that information, right? What am I? I'm homunculus, an artificial life form created by my professor. Unfortunately, the refining process was lost some time ago. Thaumaturgy did not yet hold sway. So, I am not a homunculus created by natural means. However, that knowledge, along with other lost information, will be restored once I obtain the Grail. I was hoping we could be friends. Friends? Analyzing. Analyst terminated. No thank you. I have no need for friends right now. That's rude. Well now. Is this prattle the mindless repetition of a doll, or the naive bleating of a lamb? I'd rather pick my toes than listen to the hollow tones of this empty and meaningless conversation. I do not know what to think of this girl. She could be quite a scholar if she applied herself. So far, though, she is no more in control of her intellect than the berserker next to her. It's a pity. What? What does that mean? It appears it is time. Well then. It's been a pleasure meeting you. After giving a polite bow, she walks briskly toward the Colosseum, her long hair waving gently. The fierce giant trails behind her, bellowing deeply. I step forward, but not without a bit of sadness for what I've just witnessed. The curtains have been raised on the 6th IsNation battle. Clouds of sublimation. That's a word I've never seen before. Spiral and long-tailed golden birds sings the arrival of dawn. When the moon rises in the southern sky, all impurities will be cleansed and proper conclusion reached. Now, are you ready? As incomprehensibly obtuse as always, but I do like the image of the golden bird. I do love gaudy ornaments, hollow singing doll. I shall keep your poetic words in mind. That's good text right there. Oh, just two. No, yeah, stick to that first. He waits. Why does he wait? I don't like that he waits. I don't like I can see that he waits. I'd rather see an attack that he's gonna do. He did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. I would like to point out he did a lot of damage. I am mad glad that I guarded that. I am mad glad that I guarded that. Don't think I didn't notice that noble phantasm thing in the corner there. He can now big boy attack. He can now big boy attack. I am afeared. I am now afeared. He completely negated my turn. He completely negated that turn. Oh dear. am really unhappy with the fact that he can just stop me from existing. I am really unhappy that he can just stop me from existing. That's a problem. $3,500 damage. 3,500 damage. $3,500 damage. Jesus. Where is my MP? Oh, it's there. Okay. 3,000. Ooh. Oh, he gets guts now as well, does he? He gets to come back from the dead as well. Alright. Alright, sir. Look. We are ending this, sir. We are ending this now. You've had your fun. Okay. Oh boy, howdy. Okay. Oh boy, howdy. That was an event. That was an event that took place. An explosive roar rips through the silence of the Colosseum. The crazed warrior's death growl shakes the earth. And yet, that massive frame gradually disintegrates into thin air. The next moment, tranquility dominates the Colosseum once again. The demise of the servant who has been her companion this whole time does not faze Rani. She whispers something as she traces the back of her hand, where her command seals used to be. It can only last so long. Her fingertip is already disintegrating. Oh. She mumbles quietly as she raises her head, a silent smile on her face. Or a slight smile on her face. It's over, isn't it? You see, despite the game pushing this as more emotional, Alice's death was far more emotional. It was far more upsetting to me. The vanishing girl's lips mouth goodbye, with hollowed eyes and a sad little smile. Rani disappears. Not even a hint of her fragrance remains under the virtual sea. Yeah, no, Alice's one was far more depressing. Alice's one was far more depressing. I don't even care. That upset me for days. Alice's one upset me for days. Okay, let's read all this bullshit. God Force. True name given to Lubu Feng Zhuan's legendary halberd, the Sky Piercer. This weapon was considered the epitome of the weaponsmith's art, as it perfectly balances all aspects of hand-to-hand combat in one formidable package. The God Force was a masterpiece of Chinese weapons design, created by the smith Chen Gong, especially for Lu Bu, who he saw as the reincarnation of the ancient war god Gu Yang, or Gong Yu. Gu Yang, where did I get that from? Chen Gong believed that this god was responsible for the introduction of weaponry of the Chinese, to the Chinese, and strove to create a weapon that contained the strengths of all of the weapons known to humanity at the time. This led to the creation of Lu Bu's Phantasm, which allows him to use his vast knowledge of the martial arts to adapt to and take advantage of his opponents and weaknesses. Due to being under the effects of the blind rage enhancement, most of Lu Bu's skills have been erased from his mind, and his only knowledge of the spear and basic artillery such as cannons remains. Gate halberd shot. Lu Bu excelled at archery and was especially adept at shooting from horseback, earning him the nickname of Flying General. He was very close to Liu Bei, one of the heroes of the Three Kingdoms era in Chinese history, and considered him to be as his brother. When Liu Bei found his army surrounded by Ji Ling, an ally of Lu Bu went alone to meet with the heads of the opposing sides in an effort to stop the impending bloodshed. Upon arriving at the gate of Ji Ling's encampment, he ordered that the halberd be sent into the ground 150 paces away from where he stood. He then turned to the two leaders and said the following: "I will shoot an arrow, and if it hits the small blade sticking out from the side of the halberd, you withdraw your forces immediately. If I miss, you are free to slaughter each other down to the last man." Both the earth and the heavens aligned in perfect harmony, and Lu Bu's arrow hit the embedded target, forcing Ji Ling to withdraw his forces. Red hair. Among men, Lu Bu; among horses, red hair. As Lu Bu was considered the most powerful warrior in China, so was his most favoured horse considered the most powerful steed to be found in any of the major kingdoms. The animal would allow no other person to ride it, or even allow anyone but Lu Bu to handle its reins. Its physical prowess was also legendary, and it has been said that Lu Bu managed to jump across a 30-meter wide moat while riding red hair. Blind Rage gives significant boost to most stats, but at the cost of one's reason and sanity. As all decisions are made by the master, the servant under spell will be little more than an empty automaton. Fortitude B gives one the ability to negate any type of mental interference. It also improves the damage done by melee attacks and increases one's bravery. However, as Lu Bu was summoned as a berserker, the importance of bravery has been made moot. Relentless or Restless Soul gives one the temperament of a lone wolf, unable and unwilling to settle down in a place to serve one master. This person will never be able to follow greatness, yet is incapable of finding greatness on his own. This skill negates the effects of the charisma skills of the same rank. Character background. His name is synonymous with the treachery and betrayal, though his fame as a mighty general was known throughout the period of the Chinese history known as the Era of the Three Kingdoms. His martial abilities are so advanced that he can easily be classified in any of the 5 classes present at the Holy Grail. Really? Okay. General of Recursion. Lu Bu Fengxian, the traitorous general mentioned in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. While he had considerable success in the field of battle, his legacy will be forever stained by his callous betrayal of the 2 men who took him as his son. Right, the 2 men who took him in as a son. Alright. His military prowess elevated him to one of the strongest generals in the Three Kingdoms, though his inability to trust or follow led to his downfall. His lack of judgment was such that he slew Ding Yong, the first of the many confidants he betrayed, at the urgings of Dong Zhao, who was frequently referred to as a demon warlord. But once again, Lu Bu's true nature emerged, and he ended up slaying Dong Zhao. After this second act of treason, he wandered around the provinces of North China, attempting to bring them all under his dominion. However, his inability to rule led to his capture and execution by the General Cao Cao. Zhao Zhao? I'm not sure. In the end, it was Lu Bu's hubris that brought him down, as he believed that he was the mightiest general alive, and that no one could defeat him. And although his patron Chen Gong was disappointed and disillusioned by him, he was able to use Lu Bu to his own machinations until his student's death. Alright. Round 6. Round 6. We're getting there.